Hi, it's Karen.
And Tim.
We're stamping on the back porch, and welcome to our Christmas card evening.
Yes, and it's so cold out. There's snow everywhere.
But you know, it's August, and we like to start planning ahead. So tonight, we have a whole bunch of Christmas cards
I already know what I'm getting Karen for Christmas.
And I am thrilled to see how many of you are on here. That is so awesome. I love it. Oh, Elaine says, it's 12:30 in the UK. Way past my bedtime, but I had to step to say hi to you both. I've been busy making Christmas cards. Oh, thank you, Elaine. We absolutely love that. We have people from all over California, all over, and we love to hear where you're from.
Scroll down though, because you're going to miss it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, trying to. This is just so wonderful. So a couple of things. This is the drawing. Every Thursday we do a drawing for a retired stamp set. And I need to put a caveat here. We really need to just all of the drawings we do really need to be for those of you that live in the US. We find we run into issues when we're it's just a pain to try to mail things. So I'm really sorry about that. And we have no idea when we draw names if you're from. So please just let us know if you're not, because we want you to be in our community. We just don't want to mail you stuff. So I'm really sorry about that. And it is a new month, so we have a host code. And you won't believe this, but Tim actually came up with the sentence.
I did.
Because it starts with K.
Karen.
So it is K3DECYAB. Okay. And so Tim's sentence is.
Come on.
It's right here.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't expect you to remember it.
Karen's three dear, energetic children yak a bit.
Yes. So Karen's three dear, energetic children yak a bit. So since we have 5 kids, I wanted to know which 3 he was talking about, but he kind of had the occasion, but we're ready to hear your sentences. We absolutely love getting sentences.
Actually pretty easy.
A couple of them are quieter than the others.
Yeah.
Okay. And less energetic. Okay. Yeah. He'll go with that, but we're not going to name names here. That's just all.
Not?
No, that's just all private. And
because
you guys know.
Kids watch all of our shows.
Yeah, that's right. But tomorrow is party day. So make sure you come join us over either on YouTube or on our Facebook page, Stamping on the Back Porch. And then on Friday, I actually had to change the date because Wednesday, we're actually going out of town and taking a day trip with friends. So it's a vacation day. So if you try to reach me on Wednesday, just know I'll get back to you on Thursday. But on Friday, we're going to continue the party over in the Back Porch Stampers, but we'll say more about that later. Oh, do you want to know what we're giving away, Tim? These are just some of the fun brand new accessories. Oh, look at this. Oh, these are really some cool things. But anyway, we'll look at them later. But just know, and to be entered in, all you have to do is watch the videos, make a comment. We do the drawings at 9 p.m. So you have all day. Those of you who have to go to work or do something else during the day, you can still catch up, leave comments, and be in the drawings. So I think that's it. That's all. It's just always exciting to have a new month and a new catalog, especially. So, this is just so fun. The names are just going so fast. I said I would say hi to people, but I just a little hard. So we're just going to go right into cards here, and I'll try to watch this. So and I love afterwards going back and looking. Now, I cannot even share the inside of the catalog till tomorrow. So that's pretty exciting. But first, we're going to do some cards from this stamp set this bundle is actually in the regular catalog. So some of you may already have this, and you may be looking for some awesome ideas. This was
made from one of the hidden stamp sets in the catalog.
Well, yeah, ones you just might not notice if you're thinking Christmas. So it's the Tidings and Trimmings stamp set and the bundle. And do you see how cool this is? I think this star, I just love Christmas, stamp sets that can be used more year round. This does not need to be Christmas. I just see congrats cards. Anything you'd use a star for. Is that just beautiful?
Cobweb cards.
A Halloween star card. Do it in black. Oh, Tim, we'll have you do that. Yes. There we go.
Put a spider right in the middle of it.
That'd be great. This card is from Jan McClurg, and this is one of our favorite folds, the bookbinding fold. We did that on a Thursday, and we have a lot of these samples from these old Back Porch Stampers. This is just such a nice fold. You see how it's just folded in half the long way? And then this part is attached. So only this part opens. So we have a nice square here that opens. And then you'll write right there.
So if you want to
Cynthia said she loves our interactions and the swap shows too. I said, I will just say I love card swaps, as you can tell, because I do a lot of them. And I love that on Mondays, we just get to talk about cards. And if you think this sounds fun, just think about getting the starter kit and get on some of these fun swaps. So anyway, that's another question. That's another topic, but just call me.
If you wanted to write a really short book, here it is.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah,
yes,
book binding and everything.
So it's perfect. So in with this same stamp set, so we have several cards from this. This next card is Jody Reinert. Look at this cute little stocking. This is part of the same stamp set and the little bow on it. Isn't that just fun? I'm going to do some more stocking cards while we're at it. This one is Deb Snyder. And you'll see how, what's different about these two stockings, Tim?
One's shiny.
The stocking itself, can you tell the difference?
Thicker.
Well, it's kind of a reverse. Do you see how the color's in there and the white is kind of the trim?
Yes. Yeah.
And here, the stocking is more white and the color is in both of these stamps are in there. Isn't that cool? That's so you can go for both looks. And this one really is set off because it's that little bit of gold. And then this part, if you can see, yes, this part's been embossed. This part is flat. And we have a ribbon.
Man, that really is deceptive because that looks like it's a thick boot.
Yes.
But it's not.
But it's not. And here she put a little bow on there and she put the little die and a bow on that way. I just think that is so fun. Cool. Oh, and let's see. I have another one with the stockings. So while we're at it, I love it to kind of compare and contrast. So here's yet another one that is gorgeous. And let's see what's different about this one. This is Marianne Grimmer.
I feel like I'm in elementary school.
Yes, Tim, can you find the differences? We could do one of those. Thank you for sharing, Sean. Oh, you guys that share that is absolutely wonderful. Rebecca said she loves this. She usually makes more religious cards, but this is adorable. It is so true. It is. And now look at this one, which is embossed. So it's in silver. And that's embossed too. And then she's got things sticking in the stockings. Yes. I think these are all gorgeous. I think that you guys, I think this is what is so exciting about crafting with stamps. We have the same raw materials. You don't have to be able to draw, but everything beyond that becomes artistic in your own. You know, these cards are all gorgeous and they're all very different.
And which one's most masculine? That one.
Yeah. Tim commented on this one we're looking through. He said, "Oh, I really like that one." And that's true. That is a very nice, but those are all gorgeous. And now, since we showed this already, I got to show a couple more with this. Oh, we have a bunch of these. I said, so this is cool. This is Letitia Dinkle. So show this one. And look, this is the very same color and gold and a totally different layout. This is our, another one that we love doing, just a little strip front. So we've got just 3 strips of paper. Strip cards can be any size. This could be big. This she's made smaller. These could be small, narrow strips. I just love that you could do anything you want with it.
Horizontal strips.
Yeah. But isn't that just awesome? I think that those are both beautiful and they're the same. Margaret said she just sent me her Christmas in July card today. Okay, good. And now she's watching other videos. So that's great. Peggy said she's not ready for Christmas cards, but she should start. Oh, I know. There's such a big difference. Who else has started them? Some people just love to get them done early. And then you're just all relaxed in the season. Other people, now typically is more my style, last minute everything. But are the lines on the stars embossed? Oh, this is die cut. Do you see? I'll put my finger to there. So it's a die cut on gold paper. So isn't that stunning? So it's really a 2-layer. And I think that, and this one is more glued down. I was showing how you attach vellum. So we'll have to do this again when we're doing, okay, yeah, see? Yeah. I would attach this the same way. Remember, I was showing how to do vellum the other day. This is the same way you do narrow dies. And by the way, I don't, Janet Frederick is on here, but she sent me this because people were asking, and I don't know if I was really clear about how this works. Do you see how this just unscrews? So this has my multi-purpose glue. In here is hot glue in this shot glass. And while it's still hot, you just put your whole multi-purpose glue in there, let it dry. And then after that, you can unscrew it because the cap will stay in there. So I didn't know if I explained that very well the last time. So I thought I'd do it once again. And you guys, this would make an awesome gift for a crafter. And she's from Idaho. So she sent she's moving. But anything that just kind of fits, just kind of is just kind of fun too. So I just love that idea. Okay, and then on the same line, here's a card from Holly Sutton, and you all know Holly. And what's really awesome here, do you see she's got the same gold, but instead of, this is plain red cardstock, I think it's cherry cobbler, she's using designer series paper, if you can tell that under that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. It's not the first thing that jumps out at you, but it is.
Right.
Very subtle.
And then it's just layered on a piece of designer series paper. All of these papers are in that Tidings and Trimmings paper packs. You get all these to work with. So if you were making either one of these cards, you could use your same layout, the same idea, and then use different backgrounds, and they could all be intermixed, and they would all look great. Jan said she started Christmas cards in April. I love that. She did 10 of them, then she stopped. But you're 10 ahead. I love that. Okay, and here's another card. This one is Lynn Feldkamp. And now we have this top piece done in red and layered on the green. And the green is the new everlasting evergreen or whatever it is. So look, a different look again. And she's doing the little flip thing where you just have two sides of the paper. Just, oh, and this even bent over. This one got a little.
Tim or the post office?
I'm not sure. I'm going to blame Tim, but really, it could be me. I could have dropped it on the floor too. But, and then we have one more. I said, are these just fun? Noelle is making an advent calendar. Oh, how fun. And we have from Australia in the house, we have Karen, another Karen, which is awesome. Tammy Eckerson. And notice this, she's using this as her background. And then there's another stamp and a die for a smaller star to put on top. So she's doing something even yet. Now this is it for this stamp set, but are these all, the thing that's fun is if you have this as your choice, you could make a whole variety of cards using the same papers and your stamp set. And if you are someone who gets bored making one card, you can just keep on making another. Okay, so it's a great set. And another Australian, Kelly in the house. Fabulous. Okay, and now we're going to go to some others. So this is Whimsy and Wonder. This card is Lynn Feldkamp. This is the most gorgeous paper. We'll be doing more things with this week, but it is gorgeous paper. It has got silver kind of throughout it.
It's very nice.
But I also, let's see, while we're doing this, let's point out, I just love looking at cards. I just wanted to point these two cards out. Do you see how they're really using the same idea of just two parts of the card, but this one is much smaller. And it's not all smaller, it's just narrower. I just love how this is like the same idea, but it has a totally different look to it.
Yeah, just the dimensions of the top and the bottom are different too.
Yep. So I think you can have an idea in your head and then you can keep varying things. So it just makes it really fun. Linda said the first year she only made 50. Okay. I want to know how many you make now. I missed that somehow. Gail does just one design, so she doesn't have to decide who gets what. Here's my true confessions. I don't make Christmas cards. I mean, I do for swaps, but then I have all these extra swaps and I use those. So is that terrible?
No,
I don't think so. And what I love doing, so this fits in with those of you who like to do variety. I love to lay them out. And some people, I just know, oh, that looks like them. It's just kind of fun so I kind of enjoy the process of picking and choosing who gets what. But anyway, and then meanwhile, I guess just enjoy looking at them again. So anyway, and this is a fun little stamp set with that. And here is another card. This one is from Tammy Nelson. And this is using the same paper. So on Thursday or tomorrow, you're going to see more of this paper being used, but these are really fun paper. And you see, and this one is ornaments. And here she's just got the little strip and the words. And this is those little vellum doilies. So those are really fun. Okay, here is another. Okay, this is Carol Johnson. A couple of things I'd point out here. This is the cute little puppy, Sweet Stocking Sweet. I don't remember what the name of the stamp set is, but look how cute this is, a stocking. And there we have the puppy. We have puppies and kittens and one other little animal. He's got a little hat on. This paper under here, you can see it's really shiny. That's one of the free celebration choices. And she's put it through a die. And that looks just really fun too. And notice her background has 3 pieces. She's got a narrow piece here, and then she's got 2 pieces there. So it's kind of like strip cards, but it's a different layout. So a lot of fun things you can just do with your backgrounds.
No, I was going to say, yeah, that's, yeah.
And I love the black and white and that with that on.
I don't notice a lot of things until Karen points them out.
So here is just a cute little idea from Linda Larson. This is a new stamp set, and it is, I have some things planned for the stamp set. This is called Welcoming Woods, I believe. And I will use it not as a Christmas card, but as other things. But how cute. Do you see what she did?
Yes.
Got the little peeking animals out.
And did she just cut a little slit and put
just
them
cut a little slit and tuck them in there so they would actually be behind. Is that?
Look at the mouse.
Yep, the peeking mouse. Is this a fun idea to do for a kid's card?
It is.
Oh, Karen says she makes around 200 and she doesn't repeat them. Oh my goodness.
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
You take the cake when it comes to being creative with Christmas cards.
You get a gold star.
Yes, we could give out gold stars. This is just so cute.
It is. It's so stinking cute.
It is. And this is a new stamp set, and I forgot to look up the name. This is a Terry Gaines card. And we'll be looking at the catalog and seeing. And Tim, this looks Norwegian to me, like a Norwegian sweater.
It does.
And it's something about knitting is the name. Someone here, I'm sure will know it. But I think how fun is that? We've got the deer going across, and
colors.
Look at the adorable tag.
Yep.
When Tim and his sister Mary, who many of you know, she's also a demonstrator and she lives in California. When they went to Norway, Mary got a Norwegian sweater, and I always just think of, which is the perfect thing to come home from with Norway. And I always, it makes me think of this kind of a fun design. But what a great card for any knitter. We all know knitters. This one has a little Scandinavian flair.
That's very true. I like that.
And then we have another card. This one is Leanne Furness, and this is
a belly band.
It's a belly band card. You're right, Tim. And these are like cookies. I don't remember the name of this set either. Knit together. Thank you, Sherry. Perfect. Oh, a bunch of you. Nancy. Okay. So I can count on you guys.
Cookies.
See the stars. There's all kinds of cookie shapes, bells, like gingerbread cookies.
Oh, yeah.
You love gingerbread cookies.
I do.
You aren't a huge cookie lover, but you've always loved gingerbread. Yeah. So, and this is done, I think it's with the gingerbread boy. It's looking like those other stars, isn't it? I'm thinking it's from that. I haven't played with the stamp set. I've played only with the paper, and there's a lot just in the paper you could fussy cut. But how cool is this? So this is a gatefold. It meets in the middle, and then it opens like that.
It's very nice.
So that is a very cool card.
Trader Joe's has dough that you put in the oven and cook, and at Christmas time they have gingerbread.
Yes, and he stocks up on that because that's his favorite. That is his favorite. Okay, this is going to be really popular, this Peaceful Cabin stamp set. This is don't we wish we could all be here? This is where we'd like to go celebrate. And look at that cute little fox, the For You. And we have the fence. So this card is by Tree Westerman. And a couple things I want to point out here. She has stamped her picture and then run it through a folder. Ooh. So it looks kind of weathered, doesn't it? It makes a very rustic looking card. If it didn't have the red dots, I almost didn't put my Christmas cards because I have a whole bunch of swaps tonight. I wanted to just do Christmas. Okay, the red dots spoke Christmas to me, but I also want to point out if you left those off for you, just the For You, this card would make a great any kind of a card. Could be for any occasions, birthday, sympathy, anything. So just keep that in mind. I just think it is, again, just a beautiful card. Okay, you guys want to know more about the sweater card? Well, okay, I will figure that out. We'll talk more about that this week then. And here's another one. So we're going to show first side by side. And you'll notice this one is die cut out and layered against the sky. This one is like on a canvas. And then, so just very different. This card is from Julie Fracke.
That is very cool.
Isn't that cool? And again, this does not need to be Christmas. Her words are Christmas, so that's why she gets to, it's shown tonight, because it says, may you enjoy the peace of this beautiful season. So these are the writing styling, which I love in the stamp set too. But look how gorgeous that is.
And set to the side.
Mm-hmm.
This.
So if you chose a stamp set like this for Christmas, just know you could use it all year round. You also just might want to choose this and not have it be for Christmas.
Now,
yes, I will be on Thursday. I have some fun things planned for Thursday. And then we'll be on 4 times tomorrow, 10, 1, 4, and 7 with the drawings at 9. So I'm going to do 4 lives tomorrow. They'll all be kind of short, but all showing something new from the catalog. And then we'll do the drawings at 9. Then we have a bunch more drawings on Friday over in the Backboard Stampers, but we'll talk about that later.
Are these the same houses?
Yeah, the same. Yep.
They look totally different because of the darkness.
Yep.
It does.
This is using a more freshly inked stamp. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And then also because this is run through an embossing folder, sometimes that can make it, it kind of blends into the canvas kind of look. And then this is this new, this glittering ribbon. Those are just both gorgeous cards.
Yep.
So that is really fun. And then next, I have a whole bunch with this one. So the thing that's fun about swaps are we can make anything we want. And then sometimes you get a whole bunch, people are in the mood and they kind of pick the same thing. So I think it's always really fun to see that. So I'd say the first one and this one kind of won on the numbers of people. This is the Christmas season bundle and the painted Christmas paper. And this is another, what kind of fold?
Yes, what kind of fold? A book fold.
Yes, bookbinding.
Bookbinding fold.
Christy Strum.
Yes.
And isn't this fun? That happy?
Yep.
This isn't that, and that I'm not sure if that's even from the same bundle or not, but I'm not sure. But that is really great. And notice this too, how this is die cut, and it's one piece,
but it's different.
But do you see how she's put it through one embossing folder, taken it out, and then run it through another embossing folder on the other side. So we have stars and then these little blocks. Can you see that on here? Really a cool background.
It is.
Let me see. Jennifer says she's glad that we're showing Christmas cards. It takes her months to make all the cards you need. These are beautiful. Yes. And I think even if you get started on one, sometimes it is fun to then switch it up and do something else. But these are, again, and because you kind of see some of these differences. Now, these are all going to be from the same stamp set. And I love this too. Love and joy come to you, and may it last the whole year through. This card is from Carol Rosengren. And you see how this is this green, this greenery, cool. And then the words there. And in the back, this is one of my new favorite folders, music. Love having a music folder. Let's see if we have, whoops, I cannot.
Is there a mistletoe stamp? Because that just about looks like mistletoe.
I don't know. This next card, and you're going to see a lot of these are things that layer on top of each other.
Did you find what you dropped?
Yeah, I did find it. This card is Lisa Bowell. And notice she would have put it through once in the green and then once in brown. And you see how the brown is just put over the pine cones. You can kind of see the green under it. I don't know if you can tell from here, but it really gives a really cool effect. Mm-hmm. So that is another fun thing to do. And actually, the card that Tim chose, I meant to save these for last because it is out of the same bundle, but you guys will remember it. Here, how about this for just a pretty, lovely, that simple card. You see the 2 layers in the pine cone?
Yep.
And this set has 2 different sizes of pine cones, which I just love, but I love those 2 colors. What I think is interesting, when I've usually done pine cones, I've done the lighter color underneath and then the darker brown. And I love she's got it reversed. And I think that's just awesome. Kim Nolan.
That cute little red ribbon.
Yeah. And because this is popped up, the ribbon's going to sit here more nicely. I'd still put something over it, but it just kind of helps keep that. But just a nice, simple layout. Oh, and here's another one. So again, we're just using fun paper. And notice this ribbon just tied around the corner. And this is Kathy Seal. She's stamped on the inside. And these, there are a bunch of dies for words that go in here too, but look how she's just added the little holly and then the 3 little red gems for the berries. So those are fun. Have you guys thought about what you're going to order tomorrow? And do call me if you have any questions, need any help. And then the last one that I have a bunch for, here is another holly card. See, she did the inside. And do you remember that earlier one that we showed with the 3 strips? Look, here we are again. Is that just stunning? You can't go wrong with this. This paper is another free choice for celebration. You know, during celebration with $50 order, you get to choose something free. And then there is a deer builder punch and a stamp set also. That is not free, but so, you know, if you're going to get the Peaceful Deer bundle, then you might want to get this paper as your free thing. But I thought, I don't think we can find that original one, but I said, I just love the comparing and contrasting right here. See, I just think, how cool is this side by side? So another thing this makes me think of, if you are making a bunch of cards, like say in one design, just notice you could do all these strip cards and then you still could put different things on it and finish them off differently, which is just another great way of looking at it. Okay, so
I love that evergreen one.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? Okay, so we have a couple more fun ones. Here we've got, now she has stamped the stamp, and then when you use the punch, you get the white around it. This is just stamped in some of the free paper. So I guess this is the paper. One of the papers has deer you can punch out, but you can also take the deer punch and then punch the other paper out, and then you don't have the white. This is Tree Westerman. And I just think that's cool. And using the tag and the winter forest here, really a fun card. Okay, we have 2 more with the reindeer. Here we got, and look at here, Tim, that same tree paper. Yep. It's just a narrow strip. So it's like a grouping of trees across the bottom. And then all of these different plaids would be in that. You know, I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I assume they're all in that paper pack. Let me tell you, I haven't played with them all, so I don't really know. This is Aurora Tucker, but I think that is really cool. And then we have one more, and this one shows what the stamp is like. We've got the trees, which is always awesome. And look at her strips. This is like a strip card, just cattywampus, just 3 narrow strips just put up there. How cool is that? And then, oh, what fun is right on that deer. So that is stamped and then punched out. And the antlers are also in the punch. So that punch. Okay. Linda said she needs more ideas for religious ones. Yeah, we'll have to cover some more ideas for religious ones too. I don't think I have, no, I know I don't have any tonight. But then this is another, just a great card layout. And this is Sherry Brightener. Do you see how these are rectangles? Very cool. We're going to do these ones this week. And these flipped over, and then you put something on the inside. And look at those trees again. That's just really fun, the paper. And this way you see a little of both sides. Then the last one I'm going to show, and then Tim's going to show his. This is Joanne Beckerman, and I think she made this also the card that you're going to show. And we just loved. Do you have the one that you're going to?
No.
Oh, that's not it. Okay, there. Is that why I was saving this for the last? Is that a Joanne?
Yes.
Okay. Because she made a couple of amazing cards here, and here you can see that same. We're back to that one that is about the Christmas season bundle. But look how pretty this is. She's just sponged over it. Is that just an awesome look? And then we have the blue around there, and then the layers with the words. So that is really a stunning card. And then we have the one that Tim picked that she also did. How cool is that?
That is.
I love that it's just done in the crumb cakes. I mean, the crumb cakes and the browns. This, again, it would be a gorgeous any occasion card. So if I made this card, I probably wouldn't even do it for Christmas because I just think this speaks. I love autumn, and this is such a gorgeous autumn card.
What is underneath? What's the?
Well, it's gone through the impression. So do you see you have that little, see there's all, we're going to have to cover this, different things you can do. Do you see how this one pops up there? This is kind of laid in.
It is. It's very nice.
And then this would be put on with that same glue way because these are all just narrow little pieces. And you see how these fit in to the embossed thing underneath? I don't know if you guys, I think you can kind of see it. Do you see how they just kind of nestle right in? So a lot of things that we're going to just want to cover, but I thought
That
that
is.
is really a beautiful card. And that's it. We made it through
And
all
that-
these cards.
yes.
So I hope you're inspired to at least start thinking about, well, you start thinking about what you might want to buy or what you might want to use that you already own, and just start thinking about what your cards will be. And you know there's going to be lots more ideas to come. And then we hope you can join us to party all day tomorrow.
Yes, and I'm going to have to miss the first one.
Yeah, but then he'll be
Or the
around. I said
doctor's
I could figure it out. But thanks for joining us, and call me tomorrow or tonight if you have any questions.
Maybe I'm missing all of them. Am I in these?
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
You got to at least
Okay.
come say hi. I'm not going to make you
Yeah.
do stuff though, because
Okay.
we're just kind of chatting about the new catalog. I put a few hours into coming up with a few plans to
Yes,
get
she
them done.
has.
And then you guys, you take the pictures, and then you got to watermark them, and then you got to get them ready for your blog. But it's been fun.
So
I
this is the-
love the creative part of what we
This
do.
is the first time I've seen her for like 3 days.
Well, you bring me things.
I do.
So you serve me. So you always ask me what I need next. Thanks, you guys, for being in our community. We appreciate you. And this is the drawing for Thursday. So always just make sure you check our last Thursday's video too, and leave a comment, because we just love giving things away.
We do.
Yes, that's see you tomorrow, 10
Bye.
a.m. Central. Bye.
Bye-bye.